Hi class, this is Miss Moody, and this week we're going to start our unit about Greek mythology. For the next 2 weeks, you're going to work on homework as well as group projects all about Greek mythology. I hope you're excited. So what exactly is Greek mythology? Ancient Greek myths are wonderful stories that teach a lesson or explain an event in the universe. Today, science can explain most things. However, thousands of years ago, humans wanted to understand the world around them, so they created gods and goddesses who ruled over the universe, and they invented stories about them that answered their questions. For example, some questions that they invented stories about were things like, why does the sun rise and set every day? How do plants grow? Who placed the stars in the sky? What is love, war, or jealousy? What is lightning and thunder? Why does the moon change shape? Why are some things beautiful? How do families work together? And so on. Here's an example of a Greek myth. This is the story of Achilles. Achilles was the son of Peleus and Thetis. Peleus was a king in Greece, and Thetis was a nymph or a mermaid. When Achilles was still a little baby, his mother tried to protect him from harm by dipping him into a river that had special magic water, and it worked. He could not be harmed, except for one heel that his mother held him by as she dipped him in the water. Now when someone is very strong but has one weak spot, we call that their Achilles heel, because later in the story, Achilles actually goes on to fight in the famous Trojan War, and he was actually killed by an arrow that hit that heel that wasn't protected by the magic water. Myths will always have common characteristics. Here are some common characteristics that most myths will share. For example, myths generally will teach a lesson or explain the natural world. Myths will have gods and goddesses in them. They will have a huge cast of characters that have specific jobs. They will also be superhuman, but will show human emotions. They will contain magic, and the gods and goddesses often appear in the myths in disguises. And good is often rewarded and evil is punished. This week for homework, your job is to gain a good understanding of all the different Greek myths that are out there, as well as the gods and goddesses on your own. You will use the following web quests to help you in your search and understanding. Then, once you have researched and you have a good understanding, you will fill out the Greek god research sheet located on the web quest mentioned above and return it to school. Next week in class, you will get together in your group and you will invent an original myth to teach a lesson or explain an event in the natural world with your group. Your group will be responsible for creating the story, writing the script, performing the scenes, and making an exciting movie poster to advertise your production. Make sure that you include at least 3 common characteristics of myths. Brainstorm ideas together, use that website to help you. Write the story, transform it into a script like you would have in a movie. Edit and revise your rough draft. Rehearse your play together. Get ready for the final production and videotaping. The last step is you will create a movie poster with your group. You can look at examples of famous movie posters or some examples from the students last year to help you with this. Make sure you have dramatic images, a great slogan, plus any appropriate credits. I can't wait to see the video of your spectacular performances. You are mythical movie stars already.